G'day, I'm Charlie Pryde.
And I'm Jennifer Pryde. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Pride of the Villages.
This is a continuation of our video series on our 7-night stay at the Xcaret Hotel Arte on the Riviera Maya, Mexico, and our experiences at a number of associated parks that were included in our package rate. The Xcaret Group operates tours, sailings, and 5 adventure parks, one of which is Xel-Ha, located 43 kilometers south of the Xcaret resorts and a 50-minute bus ride away. A transportation reservation is required for utilizing the resort's buses. During your bus ride, the guide will give you an overview of the park and tips to make your visit an enjoyable one.
To finish the park 4 to 5 hours. Estaremos 8 horas adentro. We're gonna be 8 hours inside.
Also, you will see a video on optional pay activities that are offered, such as high-speed boat rides or power snorkeling. Arriving at the park, you have the opportunity to book those optional dream activities. Like most theme parks, your entry and exit will be through the gift store, an opportunity to purchase anything that you forgot to bring. Then you will come to a model replica of the Mayan civilization at Tulum, whose ancient structures still stand on the coast only a few miles from here. We then take a look at the layout of the park, since it is rather large at 170 acres of jungle habitat with a 35-acre lagoon. Xel-Ha means where water is born, since several underground rivers flow into the inlet at this wonder of nature. It is one of these rivers that we will explore first. Getting to the start point, you have 2 options from the transportation terminal. One is to ride a provided bike one way, approximately 1 kilometer, which at a moderate pace you can make in 10 minutes. Another is to take the trolley, the option we chose.
Third parties or any damage to the equipment or facilities will be your responsibility. Don't forget your belongings. Para hacer tu experiencia más divertida, te pedimos respetar las...
Arriving at the start of the river, we'll be floating on a tube on fresh water through the mangroves and out into a cove where it mixes with the incoming seawater. The park has a service where you can place your unwanted belongings in a locked bag, and they will send it back to the main area for your retrieval upon completion of your river journey. You will be issued a life vest, which is mandatory requirement to wear. You will also have the option of getting a mask, snorkel, and fins if you plan to do any underwater viewing on the adventure. On the River of Life, you have the option of 1 or 2-person tubes. For us, it was going single, which was easier to maneuver. As you can see, once you get out of the river and into the cove, moving along can get tough as the incoming tides and wind can make it harder to reach the shoreline pullout. But just follow everyone else. and the sea of empty tubes. Wondering how all these tubes get collected? By these guys in electric boats. It is off to the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse stands at 131 feet high and has amazing 360-degree views of the jungle greenery and the Caribbean Sea shades of blue. After observing the incredible landscape, you can experience as many times as you like 4 water slides at more than 98 feet high, which will take you on an exciting spiral descent into the waters of a pool below. Unfortunately, you will not be able to take anything with you up to the lighthouse or on the slides. All items can be left in lockers at the base of the lighthouse. Several steps from the base of the lighthouse is the nursery. The Xel-Ha nursery is home to a wide variety of native plants. The nursery is based on projects for the conservation of the vegetation of this nature reserve, as well as endangered species. Xel-Ha is home to more than 270 species of plants. Once the nursery plants reach a competent size, they are relocated to the vast jungle of Xel-Ha. In ancient times, the former inhabitants of the Yucatan Peninsula cultivated the honey from these bees in this way. Twice a year, Xel-Ha harvests this traditional honey in a ceremony performed by an astrologer and a Maya priest. In the nursery, there are a number of scarlet macaws where you can get some great pictures. The all-inclusive park entry does include food and alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks. We visited the Xula Vista restaurant for lunch, a combination of Mexican and Western dishes served buffet style. We had really good barbecue, along with an extensive salad bar. One of my favorites is a drink station with juices that taste like they are all fresh squeezed. Located around the park are several bars that will also quench your thirst. Not a lot of entertainment going on, but these guys did a good job. Xel-Ha is all about the water activities, and snorkeling is a popular one. In this natural wonder, you can observe more than 90 marine species, to include queen conch, a protected species that inhabits the cove of Xel-Ha. Here you can do unlimited snorkeling, where you can pick up your snorkel gear at any one of 5 modules by scanning your bracelet. When you finish with the gear, return it to the same module where it was acquired to liberate your bracelet. There are also pay-to-play opportunities like snorkeling with stingrays and trying snuba, a system allowing participants to breathe underwater without heavy gear certification. Strolling through the park, there are several photo opportunities and chances to practice your Spanish language reading.
That it's a good day of sun, a sunny day. If it moves, there's a lot of wind.
The floating bridge crosses the inlet at the lighthouse. Depending on the sea conditions, crossing can become a little tricky. Nevertheless, crossing is worthwhile with some great sights on the other side. Today, the sea's white caps kept the high-speed boats from going out. On this side of the floating bridge, there are several cenotes, grottos, and caves, some of which you can swim or swing into.
There you go, that's the way you do it.
Others are protected areas hosting plants and animals, where swimming is not allowed. Speaking of animals, be on the lookout for the guardian iguanas. You are sure to see a number of them. Walking back to the floating bridge, it looks like the wind has picked up, making the crossing an interesting one. Back on solid ground, a stroll through the Mayan village has a number of interesting shops. If your feet are aching, you may want to experience a foot massage by fish. Around the park is a number of areas to just lay down and relax, whether in loungers or hammocks. For us, it was time to retrieve our belongings, shower and change for the ride home. Towels are provided. Buses back to the Hotel Arte started at 4 p.m., and we were back at the hotel in 50 minutes. So it was a really nice day at Xel-Ha Park, which opened in 1994. 4 years earlier in 1990, the first park, Xcaret, opened, and that will be our next video, highlighting the park's wildlife, culture, shows, and adventures. So until that video, have a great day, and we'll see you then.